on your own. Ouija moves, dancing in the end zone. Crush groove, all we do is get dubs. Hate to lose, we can do this all day. No snooze, don't get it poppin' if you saying that you poppin', dog. Never will I lose to a noob, just won't happen, y'all. Call a deep pass, watch flash, what you crying for? Gonna pass the six, better yet, put them up quick. Hear them hating from the side, Twitch watch. I guess you say it's about time. TikTok, FNG, where we at? On top. Other leagues can't win, flip flop. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. FNG. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight.
What's going on, FNG? This is your boy, Big Boy Deal, the Ravens owner. Man, sorry for my absence. You know, life happens, right? You got to take care of the family. But it's good to be back, especially on this episode, because what Hoseyan just did with this video, I got to win me a Super Bowl because I want a video like that too. But let me introduce everybody that's on this panel tonight. We got a lot to talk about, especially this wonderful, great, amazing Super Bowl we just watched. Let me bring the guys in. Let me bring in the Colts owner, Sleep. He also had a great season this year.
What up, though?
Yes, sir. What's up, Sleep? Yes, sir.
Not really a great season. I was sleepwalking, but I'm good.
You're sleepwalking. Shut up, man. That's a good one. All right, let me bring in Hoseyan Fight, the Raiders owner.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How y'all doing?
Where my video at? Shoot, we want that video.
Hey, man, I'm always trying to come. I say, man, record your show, podcast and stuff, your games, that way I can do this on the podcast. So,
yes, sir.
This is what I'm trying to do.
Yes, sir. Man, that was amazing. Great job, man. Great job. All right, let me bring in the Steelers owner, Mike. Right, my enemy.
What's up, FNG fam? Good to see y'all.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for joining us, and also your friend. All right, let me bring in Triple OG / Triple OG, Mr. Tony Tranks, aka Philly Jedi, aka 9-time Super Bowl champ.
Greetings, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, and I tell you, Hoseyan, you always impress.
Yeah.
I say, hey, see if you can do this or this or this. I always tell him last minute too. He I can't believe he put that together for the new member of the new club. I tell you, if I wasn't in the same conference and him replacing me, I wouldn't be as proud as I am now, man. It just was amazing to see it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hoseyan, again, great job, man. All right, last but not least, we got the new member of the Super Bowl club. He made it there 3 times, failed twice. Sorry to me, but he finally got that ring. Congratulations to Isaiah Thomas. First Super Bowl champ, the Bears owner.
Good job, man.
Pretty good.
Ain't here to cause no trouble. Just here to do a Super Bowl shuffle.
It's Thompson. My bad, Thompson. It's Thompson. Isaiah Thompson.
I was just about to correct you, Dill.
Yeah, I know.
Respect on his name.
Right. Put some respect on his name. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, man. We got to get put a ring on it. We got our first Super Bowl ring.
Yes, sir, man. Congratulations. All right, are we going over the playoff picture? Or
I think I'm going to go over the yearly standings, the awards.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to talk about the yearly awards.
Looks peaceful.
Maybe. I'm having a technical difficulty. Hold on. It doesn't want to bring it up. All right, talk amongst yourselves, as this was working up until the time I needed it to.
Hey, Isaiah, I told. I thought Trent's got it.
Go ahead.
When they put the post up about who they thought was going to win, I didn't want to put mine up there. I thought it was, I told Debo, you know, I didn't like the fact that he posted it. Maybe
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And so in that moment, I picked you to win the Super Bowl. But I told Debo after you win the Super Bowl, I didn't want him to, you know, get all flustered and nothing like that. So
Sweet. That's hilarious.
thank you for, you know, making me look good on that pick and everything after the fact. I just had a feeling, man. I had a feeling.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I did the same thing, dude. I did the same thing.
When that game started, I took a screenshot of everybody who picked for each team. It was 7 on each side. So, we don't want nobody coming in on last minute and say, yeah, I picked them.
Nope.
Everybody who voted, we got that vote on. But you know how it is. It's a tough thing to do to have to make that. Because look, we obviously are only really rooting for our team, but we you know, like other people in the league. And even if I'm rooting against you, I still, you know, most of the guys in the league we like. So, you know, it's hard to one of the over the other, you know. So.
That would have been cool if it would have been 10-0. Everybody picked the Chargers.
That strip fumble on that pass that he threw,
man,
I didn't even know what happened. I was like, yo, what just happened right there? Like, man, that's a great play.
It was part of the game plan in the scouting report. We felt like the little fella was killing, but we thought he was little, so it became crossing nonstop, and it worked. He fumbled. We picked up, took it to the crib.
I can't wait to talk about the game. You even did a game against the 49ers too.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was good.
Those are great games.
Great. Can't wait to go over it. Are you still doing that, Mike? Or
All right. Yep. So make sure so everybody can see that screen now.
yes.
All right. So we're talking 2022 awards. We're gonna look at NFC first, then AFC. So the offensive player of the year for the NFC was Christian Watson of the Green Bay Packers. Defensive player of the game of the year, Jalen Ramsey of the Rams.
I don't know how.
Offensive rookie of the year, Christian Watson again. Defensive rookie of the year, Troy Anderson of the Falcons.
Beast.
Best quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Best running back, Leonard Fournette. Wide receiver, Christian Watson. Man, he just got the triple crown, right?
Wrap it up right now.
Best O-line, Chris Lindstrom. D-line, Aaron Donald. No surprise there.
Yep.
The best linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Cheat code.
Yes.
Best DB, Jalen Ramsey. And best kicker would be Jake Elliott from the Eagles. Now we head over to the AFC. Offensive player of the year, no surprise here, Breece Hall.
He's the only player.
Pretty much. Defensive player of the year, AJ Moore.
Nice.
Yeah, he came
Offensive rookie, Breece Hall again.
How sweet.
Defensive rookie, JT Woods from the Chargers. Best quarterback was Malik Willis. Best running back, Breece Hall. Also getting that triple crown in the AFC. Best wide receiver, Robert Woods. Best O-line, Corey Linsley. D-line, Myles Garrett. Don't know how. He's cheat code too. Linebacker, Joseon's own Max Crosby. Best DB, AJ Moore Jr. And the best kicker would be Dustin Hopkins. And your NFL MVP this year is Malik Willis.
Impressive. Second time he's got that, right? He got it year one, right?
No.
No.
I think Jonathan Taylor got it the first year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. All right, over to these playoffs.
Man, great games played. Man,
Yeah, a lot of amazing games played in these playoffs. Guess we can start. You know, where we want to start? Which side?
we can start on the AFC.
Start on the AFC.
Had a surprise 7th seed that was not expected to make it. The Bengals made it, and the Jaguars did. I remember we were
Thanks to the Ravens.
Yeah.
I didn't see a way for the Bengals to get in, but when we advanced and they popped in, I was shocked.
Yeah, I think we all were.
Thanks, Dill.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. And this game of Titans, it was a back and forth game. Great playing the entire game. Mike's opinion, Titans just had to throw the ball at the end. They just had to throw the ball at the end and threw a pick instead of, grinding clock and running out. Billups never say die. I mean, we saw that the last, several games of the season and into the playoffs. Never say die. He just grinds until the last minute and, came away with a pick and won this one.
Remember what
it was more than that. It was stops too, man. Like,
oh yeah,
just stop running the ball. Yeah, 200 something yards rushing.
Yep.
Just kind of, it's like, I'm a pass.
Yeah, King Henry was doing King Henry stuff all game.
Unexpected. Caught him off guard.
I mean, I'm pretty sure King Henry had more rushing yards in that game than he had the rest of the season.
It's definitely possible.
Yep.
Definitely
All right.
possible.
Next game, Chargers and Ravens.
I don't really remember that game too much.
I mean, it's
outside happened.
You know what? Like every time I play, every time I play Harris, it's one of those I know I'm gonna at least have 2 to 3 fumbles. You know what I'm saying? Like his hit stick is crazy. His hit stick game is crazy. And actually, we had to replay this, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're going into the 4th quarter and we lost connection, and he was up by 7. So that's why, I know a lot of people didn't know, but when we restarted that game the next day, I got the first possession. He decided, just go ahead and take that possession. But when I kicked it off, that's why I let him get that touchdown, so he get that 7 points back. Okay. But that's why we did that. So, but yeah, man, y'all already know Harris is a cheat code by itself. The way he plays and the way he studies this game. And it's kind of funny, end of last year, remember he said he wasn't going to take this Madden serious? But yet, making it to the last two Super Bowls, kick rocks, Harris.
Right.
You think I'm supposed to believe that? Whatever.
Look, I think the only person who believed that at the beginning of the season was Harris.
Right. Like, you're just not going to be in the league just to be in the league. You about to lab and do all that stuff. But Harris is a great, he's a great person, not only to, study, because, I mean, he knows football. But it was just, like, every time I play Harris, it's always a close game. Last season, my run to the Super Bowl, you just got to really study his offense. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some stuff, throwing balls in the flats. I'm like, all right, I got to put somebody in the flat. Same game with this. He'll do the same thing with me. I already know he know my plays.
Speaking of Harris, here he is.
What up, Debo?
What's going on, FNG fam? It's your boy, Big Boy, Sid.
Shut up. No, but it's fun playing here. It's a chess match, and at the end, I mean, he won by 3. I got that touchdown. I almost got that onside kick.
Yeah,
I almost got that onside kick. That's where I remember. Yeah, hey, I'll take it. Whatever.
I know.
Yeah, great game, man. Great game. Always good fun playing Harris.
Oh yeah, who we got in here? Let me see. Oh, we got the man, the myth, the legend.
And then we got Colts Bills.
Sleep. Wake up.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like looking at something. Nah, this I don't know, bro. That game was weird. Snow, wind, we were missing field goals, missing, extra points, kicks were going out of bounds. That was one of them games. I had, I think, 3 games like that this season. That was the third one where my defense just wasn't anywhere in the field. And anything he wanted to get from the second, I'm going to say quarter on, he got offensively. People were running open. I couldn't get to the spots where I needed to get to. I knew what he was running. Still didn't get there. Played a good game. And his first drive, I was knocking Josh Allen back, and I was killing him. I mean, I was running the ball well, and for some reason, I'm like, I'm gonna start passing the ball and doing this and doing that. I mean, just he did his thing. Definitely tough to play up in Buffalo in the wind and the snow, man. It's no joke. So
he was pretty efficient passing. He had a perfect passer rating and only had 3 incomplete passes, which is your defense is usually pretty good at shutting guys down. Yep. Ran well. He had 29 carries for 187 yards and 3 touchdowns. So
yeah,
he's able to do it at both phases. Pat.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at my rush yards, 7 for 114, 11.4. It wasn't like he was stopping me. I pretty much stopped myself on that. So that's my fault for doing dumb stuff. But again, this season was just kind of a sleepwalk for me. You guys didn't hear me predicting anything for myself, saying I'm going to do this and that. I was just excited to trade, having to do that whole season. I'm just going to trade some stuff and do this and do that. But everybody came out to play, man. His boys came out. Whatever he wanted to get, dudes is just running open. I'm like, okay, cool. That's the type of game it's going to be.
Yep.
And
all right, Green Bay Seahawks.
Anybody see this game?
Nope.
I watched.
It was over before I started.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, man. Yeah, it was over in the beginning, like the first quarter, bro. There ain't no point. Move on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Move on,
You
man.
know what? I don't know how I missed that score. I thought like the big
No
blowout game with the
respect.
Chargers and Bills, but wow, okay. I missed that.
For everybody that can't see the pictures over the section, it's 42-6. This is Amari Allen's first playoff entrance, I think. And Sean Smith, who's the Packers owner, is the wily vet. He's in the playoffs, a lot. It's rare when he's not. So, he had a vet versus a rookie in the playoffs. He's new to the league as well. So we're kind of surprised of that outcome. But then your next game, we had what? The
Falcons Cowboys.
Hosting the Cowboys. And this is the rematch from the NFC Championship season 1.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, man.
Now,
And what was the Cowboys record?
9.
Probably 9 and 8.
I don't know.
yeah.
They barely squeezed in too,
But
right?
here's what he was
Oh
doing.
yeah, they just squeezed in.
So they were 9 and 8.
Here's what he was doing though, towards the end of the season. Possession. Taking his time, running the clock down to 201 seconds, moving the guy in motion, getting a little quick pass. He was literally only running, I'm gonna say 5 to 6 offensive plays. And he would just put stuff in motion and he was just holding the ball, waiting you out. So by the time the Falcons got the ball, he trying to get up the field to score real quick. You know what I mean? If you don't score, you get the ball back to the Cowboys, he gonna hold the ball for another 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
And this game, 37-14. But the Cowboys scored 21 in the fourth, and I believe that 21 was in the last minute and 36 seconds of the game, if I remember correctly.
21.
So it was close until it wasn't.
Yeah.
He puts up a lot. That was impressive for his defense holding him down too. I know it was a position thing, but still, he was able to stop him as well.
Exactly.
Michael Parsons, man. Michael Parsons.
Man, listen. Still thinking about that dude.
37.
Rusher.
Then we have the Giants hosting the Bears, and when last show this was one of the games I really couldn't predict who was going to win that one, and it ended up going, man, the wild card team's way, 45-28. How'd you win this game?
Offense. It was evident at the beginning of the game that there was going to be no defense played in that game. It was cold, I think, so the change of direction was effective for both teams. And I stopped him, and he couldn't stop me for the whole first half, really. Saquon Barkley was going absolutely bananas. He was just hitting home run plays left and right. So we just moving, no huddle offense, get on the ball, just throwing it around the yard, man. I think Justin Fields might have had about 4 touchdown passes.
Oh, yeah. Just turning it up. It's a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you see someone lay down 312 rushing yards, you don't expect to see them losing by 17 points. Yeah.
I thought he had you.
Somebody decided to pass it.
I thought he had you. He was running all over the place. Next thing I know, he started throwing the ball. I'm like, why are you throwing the ball? You putting the so he took the ball out of Saquon Barkley hand and X Factor to put it in Daniel Jones' hand.
Yep.
I think
There's the eyes right there.
It was 1 3rd down. I think it might have been 3rd and 6. And he threw a pick. And that pretty much put him behind from there on. So,
what the hell's on Mike's head?
My dragon hat, man.
I'm sorry, by me being late, I'm just seeing a lot of new stuff. I didn't want to curse. New stuff is popping up, man.
All right.
Yeah. We might have 7-year-old fans out here.
Come over here to the Browns Bengals. Third meeting of the year for these guys.
Browns Bengals.
Man, I think for me this was a shock. Not saying that Bills didn't have a chance, but I thought Sleep was playing some great ball this past season. He beat twice.
And Dog too.
Yeah,
Dog also. Yeah, where did you get Sleep?
I mean, I'm sorry, dude. They boys. I'm sorry. My bad. Dog. Dog was playing some great ball this year, and he ran our division. He did. He was amazing. We had close games, but I think, Billups, he was like on this Cinderella thing, and played spoiler.
So Billups was on his Cinderella thing. As some of us may or may not know, Dog plays as a coach, not as an owner. On the Madden thing. So, and playing as a coach gives you some amazing positives, but some amazing negatives to your games too. So this game was a blizzard game for the Browns, and I believe the Browns had like -10 awareness and -10 speed for this game.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was ridiculous what it did to his team. Not using that as an excuse. Absolutely not. This game was amazing. It came down to, it went overtime. It came down to basically Dog not being able to punch the ball in from the 2 with 24 seconds left in the game.
Both of the teams.
Yeah, there's a little bit of clock management there, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think there was a turnover in the game. No, there were no mistakes made in this game that I saw, other than a little bit of clock management. At the end, but it was an amazing game to watch.
It was.
Billups got 9 lives, man, up until he didn't.
Right.
Right. Chargers Bills.
We can move on to the conference. I mean, what you want me to say?
No. Like for me, Harris, honestly, like the last 2 times I played the Bills, you know, they had my number. So, and I'm not saying they're gonna have your number, but you single-handedly, like, you just destroyed me. Like
that was my plan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was my plan. If you have, and I'm telling a little too much here, maybe people change their game up now. If you have a repetitive offense or defense, if I see the same shit over and over and over, you're not gonna really have a good ending in my game. I'm just saying. It's just he has a system that he does, you know, per situation, per down, whatever. And I just knew where he was going to go, especially with that motion route out of the open flex close. I know what's coming out of that. He's not going to really get the ball to the running back like that. He wants the money play, the guaranteed RPO play, that one route. I sat over there with Derwin each damn time. I was looking for it. I wasn't worried about nothing else. I wanted that play. I wanted him to do that. Shut it down each time. It's just certain things. That's all it is. There's certain things.
So you got me on a couple times, but last year I stopped. Yeah.
And I was disappointed in you.
Yeah, I heard it already. You did what you were supposed to do. I didn't want to hear that.
You scout way better than I do. Way better.
Hey, and honestly, and that goes back to what I said at the very beginning, y'all. That's the difference between playing, you know, that whole saying checkers and chess. You know, you just listen to how Harris talk, you know, breaking down plays and how he studies. It's a difference. If you ain't doing that, don't expect to be, you know, going far in these playoffs.
Anybody that played football back in high school, man, you got a film room day.
Yep.
Every team has a film room day. We had it on Mondays.
Yep.
Simple as that. Film room.
It's not out there either. It's out there for you to watch. You know what I mean? Because
wait. No, it's not. Everybody don't broadcast.
Everybody don't broadcast. Everybody don't save their broadcasts either.
Everybody say,
we ain't worried about. I'm not worried about.
Yeah. All right.
I'll find something on you.
Over to Niners, Bears.
Yeah, both got in here.
Oh, yeah.
You skipped the whole divisional round for the NFC. It's not important, I guess.
Yeah, you missed the 40.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. He couldn't wait to get to that game. Then.
No. Yeah. All right. My bad.
It's always your bad.
Niners, Cowboys. What you got to say, Tranks?
This was a tough game, tougher game than I expected it to be. I generally have had a good history against Thomas. Not that he's never beat me or anything crazy, but I generally do better against him. And this game he gave me everything I wanted in this game, defensively and offensively. And it was tough. Nick Bosa got hurt early and was out for a good amount of the first half. And Micah Parsons made taking any snaps at quarterback impossible. I think I told you. What's that?
I told you. You didn't want to listen to me.
What are you talking about? The guy's X factor on him. I know the guy's good. You didn't got to tell me he's good.
I literally asked you. I said, "Are you ready for Micah Parsons? Are you ready for him?" You was like, "Are you ready to play Dill?"
Right. The guy's got X factor. There's the reason why he was the lead sack guy in the season. So it's no surprise he was bringing him. It was just impressive at how every time he was coming off the side, I felt like I was going to be sacked every single time. So what we did was we said, well, he can't sack me if I don't throw the ball. If I give it to another X factor player, let him run a little bit, we should have success. McCaffrey had a really good day on the ground. I think it was 29 carries for 264 yards and 2 touchdowns, about 9 yards a carry. On top of that, we not that he was a big runner, but we minimized his rush game. Ezekiel Elliott got hurt on the first play. I think he had 39 yards rushing. So at that point, we minimized our turnovers and outscored them, quite simply. And we escaped.
It helped that Micah Parsons got hurt too.
Yes. Micah Parsons got hurt. And then when Nick Bosa came back in the game, he had a crucial sack on second down to make it 3rd and long. And it put me in position to take over the lead in that game. And with my run game flowing the way it was, we were able to get down there and win the game. So I was happy the way that worked out. Final touchdown in the 4th quarter.
It was all fun and games when Michael Parsons was tearing my tackle up on. You got to see it firsthand, right? You saw it firsthand, and you're like, yo, what the heck? Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't double team that guy? You ain't? Yeah. I double teamed him. It didn't matter.
Right? So moving down, Packers hosting the Bears.
Oh, man.
Hey, Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
You guys play in a division, and you've been in a division with him for several seasons.
Right.
Who gets the best of each other from your memory?
I feel like it's almost even. He might have me by a couple of games.
Right. So it's pretty even. All right.
He went on a little streak the last few seasons, so.
Okay, so he probably caught up then. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because that was an impressive win by you. Road. What happened in this game, man?
Well, I know number one, that guy who won all the awards at the top of our list, that Christian Watson. If you pull up the numbers there, you see that we ain't want those big plays, him taking it to the crib and one-play shots. I mean, he catches the ball and he can catch it as a punt returner. He can take it to the crib. He catch a short pass, takes it to the crib. And all the long passes, I mean, when he touches the ball, it's going to the house. So we just tried to slow that up. And really from there, it's just a back and forth game. I think Aaron Jones was killing on the ground. He was catching some crucial passes as well. But we were just trying to mix up the defenses because I knew I couldn't really stop Aaron Rodgers from doing what he does. We just wanted to get a few receptions to change the momentum of the game and just be as efficient on offense. So I think Justin Fields is doing what he does once again. I'm trying to remember the stats on that.
24 for 30.
You did pretty good, man. No turnovers.
Yeah, that's the number one.
9 quarterback rating, 3 touchdowns, 77% passing. Yep. You had an amazing game. I mean, and the Packers are not an easy out. You know what I mean? They're good. Yep. They're fit score. You held Christian Watson to no receptions, no yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. But he showed you can still light it up regardless, even without 31 points. He could have scored a touchdown really going in the 4th quarter, but he didn't want to give me the ball back. He wanted to run some clock off, and we ended up holding him to the field goal, which was clutch. And then I had a big I think it was maybe a 4th and 16. I threw a deep shot to Mooney, and he caught it going out of bounds. So allowed us to take it into overtime, just barely hit that field goal to put it into overtime. And then he stopped me on the first drive, and we were able to get the interception on his very next play to go ahead and ice the game. So that was another heart attack game for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Claypool helped, 7 catches, 109 and a touchdown. Yeah, you were putting it where it was.
Yeah, we had to feed him. I think I might have been down by 14 at one point. And I was like, all right, we just got to feed Claypool and just get a touchdown and then get a stop and do it again. Just keep it simple, drive by drive.
Well, the reset definitely helped you on that one. Heading over to the AFC Championship. We got the reigning champ versus the Cinderella Bengals. Why don't you tell us what happened, Harris?
First and foremost, shout out the dog for letting this happen. Secondly, Isaiah, I just want to let you know, and I'm letting your boy know too, and I hope he's watching. I wasn't going to allow this fucking match made in heaven Super Bowl happen. Y'all two, y'all lab partners.
You stupid, man.
And I mean, really, what happened that game? I mean, once again, repetitive people. I scouted him. Repetitive people to run the same stuff over and over. Money play type of guy too. I wasn't really gonna let that happen, but I guess he knew that I was looking for those type of routes he was gonna be running, especially like that little short route he throws to the running back out in the backfield. So he stayed pretty conservative that game. He ran the ball a lot. If he caught me in a 3-down lineman set, he was running the ball no matter what the situation was, which was actually kind of weird to me, but we still contained Mixon pretty well besides that big run that he broke when I actually pass committed. And
Yeah, on the
he
left.
broke he broke it for like 75, 78 yards, one of those. But as far as defense, I took whatever he showed me. What if it was a cover 4, I went underneath. If it was cover 3, I went ahead, I hit the seams. If it was man to man, just beat him with basic man beating routes. It was just simple stuff. I ran the ball pretty well, and pretty much that was it. I came to play that game. I came pissed off. It is what it is. If anybody knows me and knows the history in FNG, I wasn't going to lose that game. Point blank simple. That's just how I felt. But moving on, Super Bowl. Let's go.
Blouses.
Super Bowl. I don't think the Super
We had
Bowl.
the first game, man.
Oh, we got the NFC. My bad. I forgot.
We have the boys from Soldier Field heading to San Francisco. How'd you feel coming into this game, Isaiah?
I felt like there was no way I was losing, honestly.
Oh, really? You felt that good?
Oh, that shit.
I really
Talk
did.
that shit.
Okay.
I didn't feel like you had the toughest strength of schedule, and we wanted to come out and show you a thing or two, for sure. But we definitely had Christian McCaffrey on the top of the board, and we just didn't want runs. If we can keep you from hitting the home runs, stop the dive play from bouncing to the outside, hold the trap down, breaking, and make you throw it, Trey Lance, because I didn't feel like you felt confident in his throwing ability. So we wanted to make you have to put the ball up in the air. So
I love his defensive mindset. I love it.
Well, it was a very, very impressive scouting review of the 40, and very accurate, just like your quarterback was. In this game, and I said this every time somebody asked me about the game, every time you snapped the ball, it did not hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time your guy didn't catch it, my guy caught it. That's how efficient. You were 92% passing, 13-14. It was just defensively, it was frustrating when a quarterback is that efficient. And you were able to convert first downs, and you didn't scramble a whole lot with Fields, but when you did, it was effective because you got about 11 yards of carry, on 3 carries.
Yeah.
So it was an efficient job by you. You converted and you scored when you had to, and you I believe you had a good vision of the field. That was the thing that is not knocking you in the past, but you weren't that efficient of a passer prior to because this will be the 3rd time I've played you in the last 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't that efficient of a passer week 1 this year and week 1 last season.
Mm-hmm. Damn sure, 92%. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was really incredible. If I wasn't rooting against you, I'd really appreciate it. And you really did a good job and deserved that win.
It's your fault, Shanks.
It was hard fault. You couldn't be scrambling around all day with Fred Warner out there. So nothing but respect for Bosa and Warner and all them crazy guys up front. We had to take it easy, man.
Deal with Bosa too much. He got injured early, so
that didn't hurt my feelings. I was like, I see that check I sent him. We sent him
soft tissue.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. All right, now to the big dance. Reigning champ versus another Cinderella team. Looks like the 3rd time the charm. What happened, Harris?
Oh, I gotta go first. Oh shit! All right. First and foremost, big props to Isaiah. Really good game, man. Played very, very well. Very, very, very well. this game, I was really looking to. Everybody knows I love running the ball. I was trying to go ahead and get a good foundation of the run game with him. I knew he was probably looking for that, and I didn't care at all. And he still found some way to slow it down. So I had to revert to passing more. It's deep defensively. What can I say, man? It was a chess match. I didn't know what the hell to do. Sometimes on offense, like going to my, the main stuff that I usually use. He was either in the vicinity or he just, stopped it. So it was a very, it was a thinking man's game, point blank simple on that part. As far as defense, I just wanted to go. I knew he was going to try to run the ball a bit on me. We've been pretty bad with the run this year. I try to slow that down as much as possible. I was really looking for Fields to get out of the pocket or that QB wrap that he runs every now and then. I was looking for that too. Didn't see the QB wrap. I can't remember if Fields got out of the pocket only one or two times. I think Mac was there to meet him a couple times though. That's about it. But
like tackles, maybe. Yes.
Yeah, defensively, we wanted to force you to pass. We were looking for that. We wanted to go ahead and send a little heat at you. We did every now and then. I didn't try to send a lot of heat, because I didn't want to get burnt with with field scrambling. But as far as that, we wanted to force you to pass. It worked out quite a few times. Got a couple picks. Just really couldn't convert on offense like we wanted to. Sometimes couldn't capitalize once we got the ball back. Other than that, came down to the wire. And I'll let him finish that part on that one. I'm still disappointed in what happened.
The champ is here.
This is
This
is the third Super Bowl that you've played in. You played against Matt with the Chargers. You played against Dill. Did you have the Browns you had the Browns then, right?
I had the Browns. Yep.
Okay, yeah. And now you played against the Chargers. Did you feel confident coming into this game, similar to the 49ers game, or was it a different feeling?
It was definitely a different feeling. I felt like we was going to get the win, but it wasn't going to be easy at all. Not that the other games were easy, but I knew it was going to be crazy because, like I was telling them in the group chat a couple of nights before, this defense is the best defense in the league, regardless of what the numbers say. Like nobody lets it guys adjusted or put in position the way that he does, and they just have a different speed than other teams that you play against. Like our offensive game plan went to shit. Like nothing that I thought I was gonna do offensively was working on the first couple of drives. I think I had 0 yards after like 3 drives.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I got these little 5'10" corners, let's get Claypool, let's get Commit matched up, and let's take advantage, man. I know they fast, but I felt like we were bigger and stronger, but that wasn't happening. So they were in it, and Derwin, he leaped about 12 feet in the air to get that in.
Oh yeah,
that was supposed to be a pick six, man.
Jeez.
Well, you did something that a lot of former FNG champions show is resilience, because you threw 2 picks in this game, and I thought, as efficient as you've been, you're going to have to recover and keep pace with the high scoring offense, and you stayed right with them. I was enjoying the entire game and how much you were battling back, and it seemed like you never lost confidence.
No, I felt good because the defensive game plan was working just fine. And that was big because, like I said, homeboy, I don't remember his name, the speed receiver. The receiver.
Basilia.
Yeah, he was on the top of the game plan because, he was killing, but I felt he was too small to be catching passes across the middle. And so the first catch, I was hitting the strip button so many times. And as soon as he script house, I was like, oh yeah, we needed that. Without that play, I'm not so sure that we get a chance to really figure it out. And just being able to slow Haskins down a little bit gave me time to figure out some different stuff. So you see me putting Cole Kmet in at fullback to try to sneak him out and get a big play and put him in motion, get him matched up just one-on-one on the outside to move the chains a little bit. One lucky pass, we got hit. Mac was killing me all game, but that hit probably helped Odell Beckham catch the pass that put me in the field goal range to make it 14-10. And I was comfortable with that. I just kept looking at the score. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm in this game. It feels like I'm down by 20.
QR code scan. It's acceptable.
But the score still was 14-10. So I'm like, all right, well, we right there. We just need to stop when he gets the ball back.
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
We got that. And I think we drove down and got a touchdown. It was 17-14.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And then Harris put on
Wi-Fi is connected.
it was like an
All
8-9.
right, Mike.
Who's that?
Well, that's Mike, man.
Oh, yeah, you need to mute. Yeah, well, I think you had like a 8 or 9 play drive, came right back. And it's like, all right, now we got to go. This is the only chance we're going to get because I had to waste a touchdown. This is the drive. Like,
Right.
I was mad after the game. Yeah, I was like, man, I don't feel like having to tell another story about how I almost won the Super Bowl.
How you choked in the playoffs.
Right. I don't want to hear how I choked when Matt came back. So,
But it was excellent, man. I mean, you were under pressure. You threw a pass to Odell on the right side.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Thought it was over, but there was 1 second left. We were like, oh my God, he still got a chance.
Yeah.
And then you dialed it up. Walk us through that last play, man.
well,
Stopped you initially, right?
yeah.
Which, by the way, I love that route, brother. Love that route.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you do.
Hey, shut up.
We all know you do. Like, I mean, anybody that scouts you,
Hey, this ain't
anybody that
about
scouts
you
you,
right now. This ain't
25
about
people
you.
in the league know
Harris,
what
this
you do.
ain't about you.
Hey,
You
let
still
the champ talk, man. Let the champ finish. Let him finish.
All those I lab against Steve a lot, and he uses that to beat me a lot in the exhibition games. When he sees a man and he's got his best receiver or whatever, he couldn't stop him. So I figured you had it scouted out for me running the quarterback blast on the goal lines. It's been something we do. So I didn't want to do it because I was like, I don't want to run the stuff that that's coming because he's going to make me fumble or something. Like, you know what I mean? So I just called the pass play out of the same formation, and I have been practicing it to bring Claypool across the formation. And if it's in man, I auto put to the zig before I put him in motion. So hopefully it wouldn't tip you off and you go stand over there. And then we just run off the cornerback on the far left side and give him a chance to win one-on-one. Protection held up, and we got the job done.
Wow.
See, I seen it. I knew it was over because I was watching your broadcast, and I'm like, Debo about to lose this game. I was like, I said to myself, because I had myself on mute while he was playing. I'm like, and you called it. What do y'all call a timeout or something? You did it again.
I called it. Yeah, I called a timeout.
Yeah, and I saw it, and I'm like, you called it timeout because he's like, the guy ain't moving. And I'm like, either way, he's beat. Like, I already knew you were beat. I was just sitting there with my headset. I'm like, yeah, that's the deal play. That's the deal play. I told you.
No.
So here come the deal play. I already see it.
Sleep. I asked him when he called the timeout, because I was watching the Harris's broadcast. Yeah. He had to stand up, but when he moved him in motion the first time, the guy didn't move, so he called a timeout.
Right.
And then I must have played the same defense or a similar defense, but this time it was Claypool moving in motion, and he had him manned up, but he had the zig route going, and he made the play. Because I was like, I couldn't believe it actually happened. You know what I mean? I knew it had a chance because it was still a second on the clock, but an amazing play. Happy to watch it, guys. Great game for both of you guys.
Great game.
Yeah, I just knew I did everything right on that damn defense right there. Came out in a cover one. I was using the 3 rec. I shaded underneath. I shaded inside. Because, I figured he wanted to go inside. QB contain, pass commit. I did all those goddamn adjustments. And I'm like, yeah, we should be fine. I'm going to stay. I'm just watch the middle of the
That's
field.
some good adjustments. Good adjustments.
When I went back and actually rewatched that, where I messed up was that I put my D tackle in a 3 rec. That's not a problem. That's fine with me. But I was playing in the middle of the field. My safety, he's playing a deep blue in the middle of the field. 3 of us don't need to be there.
In the middle of
I didn't even realize that. I mean, once I seen him go in motion, I'm like, man, I ain't worried about that. I'm just worried about him scrambling, dude. We're gonna watch the QB zig route. I didn't even know it was a damn zig route. I'm like, how the fuck he get so open? Oh, he came across the field. That's what I thought. So it is what it is.
That was a great game to watch, y'all. Y'all got me at work screaming. I'm in my office. They tell me to shut up. Man, dude, that was great.
They probably thought you was in there playing yourself again.
Hey,
and you in there punching the musket.
Lucky I'm not the host, brother.
I watched the game. I was actually able to watch the game today because I got back Saturday from a trip, and so I was like, let me watch the game, and I was like, this game is amazing. I thought you had it with that Odell pass in the corner. He dropped it. I was like, okay, Harris is gonna pull this off. And then that zig route, I was like, damn, that was beautiful. I mean, the game was awesome.
Yeah,
you know,
that was a great game, man. That was a great call.
Yeah,
and safety that got beat.
Yeah, and actually going back to what Sleep said too, Harris, you put that poll out, and if anybody else would have did that, I would have answered. But you put it, I was like, no. See, I don't put my
look. Nobody else was trying to make this Super Bowl interesting, man. I mean, like I knew it was going to be an interesting game because Isaiah's defense is like, I mean, it's crazy. When you think you got something, you don't have it. He's clutch when like you don't expect him to be. But I mean, I'm sitting there thinking like this really might be, a difficult game because like nobody else here, they're not making it interesting. And it's like the next night, so I said, let me go ahead and put this up there. Let me try. See what people saying anyway. I always like to go ahead and put the predictions up there.
Yeah.
Always do.
You good.
You always like to get out there and stir the pot.
Typically do that. So
More like he's too. So usually we don't have to do it. He stirs it up, but he's been back.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir. Man, again, y'all, thank y'all for the entertainment.
Hey man, season 2, y'all, with the playoffs, y'all. This is pretty intense, especially for a lot of us that predicted certain games. The outcomes were shocking. So
a lot of upsets.
So definitely, big ups to everyone playing your games, sticking to the games, and everything too. So
again,
for sure, man.
Yes.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, for sure. You got that.
Yeah, so we doing something. We're doing something real special for them here in Cincinnati. So we're gonna be going to we get the
Isaiah, they're gonna let you move out of Cincinnati.
We're gonna get we're going to Cooper's Hawk, pop some bottles, and celebrate with the new Super Bowl champ. So,
how far is Pittsburgh from where you guys are at?
It's Cooper's Hawk,
4.5 hours.
4 hours.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh this week. I'm prepping for that. But
you know what, man? Y'all ain't do that for me. Each time I won.
Hey, I don't live.
That's okay. That's why that first. I mean, no offense to D Loyal. That's why I shut that first Super Bowl straight down. Y'all ain't gonna be going ahead and throwing people parties and stuff, man. I ain't getting nothing.
Hey, that's how we doing in Cincinnati, baby.
Yeah, that's how y'all do it.
They get a car.
It's the first time we doing this. So.
I don't know, dude. I don't want to see you get drunk, man. You probably like Will Ferrell, man. You probably get that. Get talking about, let's go streaking.
No, I don't get drunk. I don't get drunk.
We're going to the quad.
But look, I was gonna do this for Dorian if he'd have beat you. And I said I had it all planned, and he lost. Like I'm sitting there with my wife, like, hey, we're gonna set this reservation up. We're gonna kick it, and he lost.
And you canceled it.
I know he's looking. I know he's looking for his first one, but Isaiah, he got it, brought it back to Cincinnati. So once we get this trophy thing situated, we're gonna turn up at Cooper's Hawk, and we'll send a lot of pictures and videos for y'all.
That's good. Nice. Forward to that.
And nobody else in Ohio is winning,
man. And I'll put something too.
Okay. You heard what I said. Just because you do that, nobody else in Ohio is winning. Tranks, we got to shut this down, man. Come on now. Come on, man. You got to do something, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of Super Bowl champs here in Cincinnati. It's a lot of us.
Hey, look, tell you the truth.
I'm just saying.
I've been rooting for Isaiah to win the Super Bowl for a while. Yeah. If I wasn't going to win, I've been wanting him to win. I just feel like he deserves it. Cool, collective guy. But that whole matchmaking heaven y'all was gonna have, you and Bill.
And he's
Nah,
stuck
I
on that.
was,
man.
I
He
was,
is- the
I was
Harris is
not
stuck on
letting
that.
that. I was not letting that happen.
He is stuck
I
on
brought
that.
Haskins. I brought Haskins out the box and ruined it. Yeah, I was not having that.
Hey,
I swear, I want to drop 80.
yeah, whatever. Hey, going forward, what the offseason look like? Is that something you want to talk about now, or you just gonna post it?
Well,
I
we
already
did
posted the offseason schedule.
Well, it was already posted.
Was it? I missed
Yeah, I
that.
posted that Saturday. Yep.
Gee, you a lost cause, man.
Yeah.
the draft is Saturday.
What'd you say? Second place?
Saturday.
What place did you come in? Who
It
put
don't
you at
matter.
playoffs?
And we sit next to each other.
Who
Is
put you
the-
at playoffs?
Trade post up yet?
Say that again.
Is the trade post up yet?
I think right now people are posting the captains list to get that approved, and then
Okay.
then the trade one will go. I mean, you guys can post in the trade one if you have, but just make sure your captains lists are done. So
Yep.
um,
So, since trades was asked, pre-draft trades are open until Wednesday at 10 p.m.
right.
Mm.
Yeah, if you have
Okay.
any draft picks that you plan on trading that are for this draft, it'll be best to have those posts or those agreements made by Wednesday, because we move
You think
quick.
you
We don't have time, to wait for Thursday, Friday, possibly Saturday when the draft starts. So if you can get them in, they should get approved before then, and we should be able to move on without any issues or whatnot. So it gives us time to. This is a kind of a day
Retired.
buffer. So
Oh, I wanted to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
no
yes.
offense- No pun for D Loyal at all. Oh, fuck it, man. No offense to D Loyal. He put up Cordell Patterson to be traded, and the motherfucker retired. Oh, that was funny as hell. I'm sorry. It was kind of.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It was before the last chance to retire your players. He put them up in the staff week joint, so he put them up there.
That's kind of why we have the post, man, because for things like that, things come up. So the reasons why we have a system in place, just in case things change and things
That's
come
kinda
up,
like-
we make the trades.
Yeah.
If someone does make a trade and it changes it up, you have time. So
That's kind of like Calais
Yeah.
Campbell.
Cordell's like,
Dill.
You want to trade me? Nah.
Tired.
I just sit at home and watch football now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, Calais Campbell retired on Dill right after he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that
Thank
was
you.
happened last year.
Thank you.
No, it did not happen last year. It happened
did happen
right
last
after the
year.
game. It happened right after the game.
Yeah,
He
that
was in the
wild.
damn game.
Right after the game. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah. Right after the game.
So we got
bro.
left going into season. What the new season? We're gonna do you guys want to do the top 10?
Oh yeah. So we got top 10, right?
We'll do the top 10
yeah.
here.
Tranks got that one.
So,
You can take care of this time, Trey. I got nothing. I'm late. I'm sorry.
I got it. I
Knock
can do
my
it. I
pay.
got you. I got
Okay.
Dock my pay.
you. Dock my pay. All right. Let me see if I can get the screen up.
Why you doing that? Yeah, there it is. Oh, you messed up.
There we go.
Man. You gotta love this.
All right. So we go. At number 10, we got the Indianapolis Colts.
I should not be there.
At number 9, we have the Atlanta Falcons. At number 8, the Buffalo Bills. At number 7, the Dallas Cowboys. At 6, the Green Bay Packers. 5, we have the Cleveland Browns. At 4, the Cincinnati Bengals. At 3, the San Francisco 49ers. At 2, the San Diego Chargers. And at 1, the Chicago Bears. We also have our honorable mentions. We have the Tennessee Titans and then the Baltimore Ravens. And that rounds up our top 10.
Good job, Leon. Good job.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
That was last minute.
Congrats to that top 10.
Yes, for sure. And of course, that'll probably change, of course, once we get the
It's
preseason
definitely
done,
gonna
start with
change.
week 1, but that'll be our top 10 going into season 3.
King of the North, man. Proud of you, brother.
Thanks.
And again,
Yeah,
congrats,
yeah.
man.
You didn't wake up everybody in the house, did you?
I was shocked. Like I didn't even make noise. I was just walking around the chair. One. I was kind of in shock for a minute, man. For sure. It was crazy.
The first one is always like the best one. That's the most exciting.
Mhm.
I will say that.
Yes, it is.
Especially when it's somebody you think like you may not win against. When I played Matt, I was like, man, I'm not gonna win this game. I just want to go in there and embarrass myself. I got like up by like 2 touchdowns. I was like, I really might win this shit.
Might win it.
Shit. Matt been kicking my ass in the exhibition. I really might win this. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
No, congratulations, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Absolutely.
Great season, everybody. Great playoff games across the board.
Yes.
I'd say probably the best playoffs we have ever had.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is
a
up
lot
there?
of upsets.
A
lot of
for sure.
upsets.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, I really don't feel like that, but okay.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Man.
I mean, just one game. Just one game. You know,
Man,
everything else was great.
You lost to a guy that sleeps in another guy's bathroom in his basement.
Oh man, hey man, that home field advantage is something up there, man. I was like, yo, why my kick going way over there, bro? I was just laughing. I was like, bro, why the kick? Didn't do nothing but laugh, man. I don't be getting mad at that game, man. I just laugh.
You can't get mad at this game. It's all fun, man. You can't.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. All you cover 4 whores out there playing cover 4 on first down, good luck next season. I'm telling you right now. Good luck with that cover 4.
And sleep and
hold up.
it has begun. He's already calling people.
That's right.
No,
listen, this is coming directly from me. I know how I am. I don't hold my tongue. But that cover 4 on first down, good luck with it next season. Go ahead and switch up.
What about did you talk about what you said you were going to talk about? The money plays or
yeah, I forgot about the cheese plays, man. Y'all leave those for sandwiches, man. That cheese plays stuff, man, you gotta stop that, man. Hey, stop them cheese plays, man. I know what y'all doing, man. Cut it out. Cut it out.
YouTube gang.
I'm gonna have to do one of those. We're gonna have to do a segment for Sleep that. Come on, man, and have them do like the money plays with the.
Come on,
the money play. Listen. I've seen some stuff this season, and I know who good players are. You know what I mean? I know who can play this game. I know who. You know what I mean? You can tell
call them out, man.
But when you see somebody running a play, yeah, bro. I'm gonna go on YouTube. Yo, that's the play on YouTube. He running that same people that wasn't doing nothing all season long.
Yeah, we'll have to do a segment for you. We'll have to come up with a segment for you, man.
Money plays, man. Cheese play. Don't cheese me, man. Do that just someplace else. If you ain't got time to play the game, don't play the game, man. Go do something. Go play hockey or some shit. I don't know. Don't cheese me, man. Wow. I'm telling you right now.
Angry Coach Keith. Angry Coach Keith.
Hey, right. I ain't angry, man. I'm just letting you know what it is, man.
He telling the truth, man. Look. There's one person that said this, man. He said you can't apply real football concepts to this game. That's a goddamn lie. Don't get me wrong. You got the cheese.
You can. You're just being lazy.
Yeah, learn football, man. It's not hard. You will surprise yourself with what is in this game that's really in football for real. These real concepts that's in it. And you can shut shit down. For real. Somebody running out. I give you one right now. Somebody like to run outside all the goddamn time and stretch plays and everything. Run a cover 3 on them. Cover 3 Sky, matter of fact, specifically. If you know what Sky stands for, that stands for the safety. The S in Sky stands for safety. He's the force defender. He's the force defender.
Y'all two need a segment, man.
Yeah, that's too much.
No, you know what? No, but what Harris just did. I mean, podcasts ago, we used to give like a couple of nuggets.
No, we did.
We did. Give out secrets just to help out.
But you gotta give the nugget. You can't just be putting people down.
Oh yeah, of course.
No. You know what? No, y'all gotta give me some money for this. I'll give y'all my cash app after the show on the page. Y'all gotta give me money for this information, man. Cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms. I can tell you the concepts for all of those. I'm telling you.
That was gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. I see that cover 4 on first down. Trips, formation.
I mean, you
guarantee
gotta know how to run.
Go ahead and cheat over there,
man. They just run a cover 4. They run a cover 4 because the safeties react to the run first. That's why.
I know.
That's the only reason why.
I know what it is, but they didn't know that until it got online. That's what I'm trying to tell you, cousin. Yo,
said
Isaiah's defense is
You
real.
silly, man.
My man from Atlanta, Dorian, his defense is real. He'll stick the shit out of you. He don't need superstars or X Factors, none. Dude is a problem. I haven't played the Green Bay Cat. I don't know how he plays. There's a couple cats that play some defense in this league, man. That do some things.
Call them out, man. Come on.
Listen, I already said a couple names. I know
We're
who
gonna
to play.
have to
I've been watching.
Call up the cheese
Man,
guy.
yo, the first time I played Isaiah, bro, it was a while back. I played him recently. I'm like, bro, I can't do none on this guy. What the? Why is he everywhere? How many people on the field?
I know, playing Isaiah, you do think he got 15 people playing defense.
Oh, man.
When he bring that safety down, you think something's gonna be open over the top. Oh,
Nah,
somehow he makes up that ground some type of way. I don't know how.
Listen, Dog used to do that, so I already know that trick. I already know that trick.
Yeah.
Was there anything else, Tranks? Any other things we need to subjects?
Yes. We're heading into the off season. We're heading into season 3. It is important that you make sure your depth chart is squared away with either. No, don't give me that look, hosting out, because you know what I'm talking about to say.
Please listen.
A certain amount of quarterback. Make sure you have the right amount of running backs, the right amount of receivers, cornerbacks, because y'all got lucky this season because a lot of penalties and suspensions were reset because we had to reset the season. Find out what the minimums are. Make sure you either get them in free agency or solve it with the draft. And if you don't know, ask. Because we're penalizing people and we don't want to. Just do it. Make sure you pick them up in free agency for cheapo, dumb dudes, so you don't have to draft them. But take care of your minimum responsibilities or have the computer do it for you. Secondly, this is season 3 we're heading into, okay? Based on this long off, break that we had because of the Madden glitch, we're probably only going to be able to get 4 seasons in and kind of plan it out, and we can be done all 4 seasons by July, right? So obviously there's not going to be able to be any trades for draft picks past season 3. Like in between season 3 and 4, you get those. That's it. So that's all I got. I'm done.
I mean, I got some more to say, man.
Here we go.
Oh man, I'm having fun.
I'm gonna have to give you the info. You just get on here by yourself.
You gonna give me the mic too?
Let you get on there by yourself.
Man, nah, they could do what they want to do, man. It's just fun when they lose, man. I'm not congratulating you if you cheesing dudes though with the Super Bowls. I'm not congratulating you. I'm telling you right now.
I think
they do what they want to do, man. That's how they feel they got to win.
Got players that do that, they're gonna run into a wall at some point because you got guys that know how to play. So
it is what it is.
Yeah,
I just, like I said, this season for me was just like not really fun. Only the trading. I was about to trade him. Flash, I ain't trading you no more, man.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna tell y'all who to watch out for. Either season 4 or the next Madden. He's on the podcast right now. Mr. Oseyan. I'm gonna tell y'all to watch out for him. He's coming for y'all soon. I'm tuning him up. I'm tuning up my own division.
I was like, nah, you're tripping.
I say he got a camera in my house because I don't know what he sees because I don't.
I'm tuning him up, man. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming.
I think the only thing I got, guys, is just for all those that are watching and keep broadcasting your games, make the clips, because I can do things with them as you saw in the beginning of the show. So I definitely enjoy putting those things together for everybody because again, not everyone gets on the shows, not everyone gets mentioned. So this is kind of a way for everyone to kind of get discussed or talked about throughout the show and things like that. So, broadcast the games, make your clips, let me know. You don't have to send them to me. Just send me a message, say, hey, I got some clips on my Twitch channel. I'll go on there, grab a couple, and I'll put stuff together. So
highlight tape.
Yep. Hey,
Harrison and Isaiah for doing that because I was able to pull those clips off of your guys' your broadcast. So.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah,
you
you have to
gotta
watch it. You have to watch it over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
one thing we didn't bring up. Wait, real quick. One thing we didn't bring up was who we think was did we say owner or owner of the year or most improved, Mike?
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys were talking
Most
Oh.
improved.
Most improved, something different. Who y'all think? And we was on debate. Like, who y'all think was most improved this past season?
Most improved. That's a new one. Hold up.
Yeah.
Now you talking about like record wise, most improved owner?
Well, just in gameplay, record wise, just someone you think that's improved.
Yep.
Like you just said just a minute ago, watch out for me. Like who this year kind of did.
Yeah, I got one.
Well, one of them is in top 5. We know that's for sure. He did pretty well over. He got booted before he got to the playoffs. Y'all know what that was.
Who's that? Who you talking about?
Jags. Jaguars.
Yeah, the Jags.
He's
I thought
not
he
most
played a lot
improved.
better this year.
I would probably maybe Tiger, maybe.
Hey, Tiger beat me this season, man.
Yeah.
Tiger had a great game against me.
He did beat a couple people.
Seahawks.
I thought
Seahawks possibility.
Detroit Lions played.
Definitely the Lions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely. He surprised me this season. He really surprised me this season.
So top 5 guys or owners that improved. Is that what you're doing, or just one?
Yeah.
Just one.
Top 5.
Or top 5.
Top 5.
Because there's a few guys I know you guys just mentioned. Lions, you said the Seahawks,
Lions,
Jaguars,
Yep.
Giants. Yep.
Giants.
All right.
I would say the Jets, but he didn't make the playoffs in that easy ass division. That's a pretty weak division.
That's the Russian king right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I see them next season. I see him. I'm waiting to play against that triple tight end set. I'm waiting to see that.
Trash can.
There's only really 3 teams that, to me, my top 3 of all those mentioned: Jags, Lions, Giants.
Yeah,
like it.
All these teams that we
but the
mentioned.
Seahawks made the playoffs though.
Yeah.
That's true. And the Seahawks actually picked up the team season 1, and they were already in the playoff team, so he inherited it. But then when we said it, he actually made it himself. So it's pretty impressive considering your division.
Very true.
As it is. So yeah, I would put the Seahawks in there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Top 5.
Yeah.
Still, I would say Seahawks in replace of the Jags, because the Jags have made the playoffs before. But so
I think
I would
Jags
say
is just comical for us because he kept going in and out. He would kind of almost mess himself up when he'd say something. The next thing you know, he'd lose a game, or his brother was dogging him the whole season. That was
which games did he mess himself up in?
Well, man, a lot of them.
There's a few of them. So the 2 against his brother, he was just those 2 back.
Right, yeah. That last one against his brother, he was actually winning.
Right.
I think by 14 at the half and just collapsed.
He said he should be top 5, man. You gotta respect his opinion.
Yeah, that's where it started. Always like, I'm not in the top 10, or like, I'm not even in the top 10.
How am I not in the top?
Yeah. And
it didn't make the playoffs. Man,
he shouldn't listen. The AFC is tough though, man. Like he had a 11-6 record. Like he should have been in the playoffs.
AFC is tough. Yeah,
he should have been in the playoffs, man. Thanks, Dill. But yeah.
We got some dogs in the AFC, man.
The AFC is tough, man. Everybody running, double-digit wins, beating up on each other, man. It's wild.
Yeah, AFC North, man. We just beat up on each other. Get to the playoffs.
Yeah. Three in the playoffs out of the AFC North.
Isn't in the league.
And 7 teams.
Yeah, who got the best craft cheese in the AFC North? Or is it cheddar?
Do your job, Frank. Do your job. God.
Now, what are you even looking at? Why are you looking up at the sky?
I got my TV screen right here.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yeah. And then my camera.
Anything else, fellas? I think we pretty much touched all the things, this discussions we need to talk about for this particular podcast.
Yeah, I think we're squared away.
Yeah.
Good show. Now, Isaiah, we get to root